Positioning. Positioning is the key to make the most out of your value. With perfect positioning you can ensure that your units share your damage equally and your main damage dealers stay untouched to deal the most possible damage. The following advice refer to solo building. To get the best possible start, you need to start building at the wall. Doesn't matter if you build on the inner or the outer side. Just important that the unit you're building can't get surrounded that easily. You're basically using the terrain as much as possible here. The right Yggdrasil uses the wall to his advantage. Creeps can't surround him completely. Fighting less creeps at the same time makes him hold this wave very convincing. As you can see in the left video, the Yggdrasil has a big problem as it gets surrounded by the creeps pretty early, resulting in taking additional damage, eventually even leading to a leak. But you will build more than just one unit, so what are you doing now? Some units will continue using the wall, for example Elite Archer. For all other units applies that you build them shifted. As you can see, they share the damage better in shifted positioning as if you build them straight. A lot of people are building their towers the Oracle way from beginning. Even if you have the Oracle for later, you should consider if it's worth doing it like this, because it will screw the way your units will get focused. Now you know how you should place your towers, but one question still remains. Which units should I build where? In general, tanks belong in front, while damage dealers and auras belong in the back of your legion. But that's too easy and obviously not everything that's important. Some towers do not seem to be tanks as they use range attacks. This applies to Hydra and Hades. Those two should always be placed in front as they either split themselves or they summon creeps. This means they will take some initial damage, but your melee units will pass them and tank for them instead. This leads to even better damage sharing. Another unit that should be placed in front is the Tree of Knowledge. This unit explodes when it dies and will damage enemy units, so units will have to deal with less enemies. That's it for this part. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed having some moving pictures to compare good and bad positioning. The future topics will feature some more advanced gameplay, so be sure to tune in when I talk about king spells and king control.